In Japan, suggested unusual options layout double-cabin fighter Su-57. The Russian fighter of the 5th generation Su-57 is of interest worldwide, and news about the appearance of two local version planes spawn not only a lot of assumptions about its purpose but accommodation options pilots are not left behind in Japan. Traditionally paid attention to the news of military technology, especially Russian and Chinese. In the network appeared pictures of the likely cockpit layout double modification of the fighters. The Court 57. It is reported that they are made in Japanese aviasans but without details. The artist offers 5 variants of the cabin fighter, including quite original in the first embodiment. The author has co-pilot or navigator on the classical scheme of the double cabin, that is, the tandem when the storm is behind the back of a pilot. This option used in most designs fighter planes around the world. Second, also the placement, the navigator behind the pilot but under the protection the skin of the aircraft, that is, without access to external review with orientation only devices. Third, accommodation. Also, it can be considered a classic since the pilot and navigator are sitting next to each other in the cockpit. Such a placement scheme is used in Russian Su-30 for frontline bombers. In the United States it was used on the F-111. However, such placement will require an expansion of the cockpit, which in turn will lead to changes in the aerodynamics of the aircraft due to an increase in the frontal part of the aircraft. The fourth placement option can be called a helicopter wing instead of one cockpit. 2 separate cabins are used with a dark placement of pilots with an arrangement of one above the other. In this version, the navigator increases the viewing area but the nose the aircraft is weighted down, not to mention the excessive complexity of the design and the lack of a place for placing the RL. In the 5th version, the author placed the navigator under the cockpit, thus significantly increasing the size of the bow part of the plane. Is the location of the pilot and the navigator is more reminiscent of a fantastic option you probably will not be realized. Not only we have 57 but fighters from other countries which the option will choose to co-obey. At this the time is unknown. Maybe it will be something of the proposed, and possible Russian designers will come up with something original with the appearance of the first sample of the 2-seat Su-57. Everything will become clear to everyone. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the news. Put a like and press the bell. Tell your friends and share your opinion in the comments.